Hey guys, excuse the way that I look, but we are just like getting ready to eat breakfast and stuff. I just wanted to let you guys know that we are in Colorado and we have been here for almost a month now. But I just recently got internet and I lost my camera, so I found it now. So I'm just uploading this really quick little video to let you guys know that we're here, and I have a few videos coming up now that I found my camera of like our trip on the way here, and also a house tour when we like the first second that we walked into the house. I did a house tour, and so I'm gonna upload that, and then I'm also gonna do an updated house tour of like an official house tour once I get like all my furniture and I get everything ready, because it's been a month, but we're still settling in. We have boxes everywhere, and we just got our couch, so we don't have a lot of furniture yet. So once I get all the furniture, which will probably be in another 2 months maybe, um, we'll have everything cleaned up and ready. So it's taking a while, but we moved halfway across the country, so we pretty much had to start our lives all over again. I started work pretty much like the second week we were here. So I was off for like 4 days, and then I started work. So like a week after we got here, I started work pretty much. And Adrian started work. He's working 12-hour shifts overnight. So it's been kind of hectic, and we haven't had a lot of money to like explore, because we are trying to save as much money as we can, just in case we need backup, because we are just starting work. We don't have like our schedule set yet, etc., etc. So it's kind of crazy, but we're making it through, and we are alive. And our trip was crazy, and I didn't get to record much of it because half the time my camera was lost. So, but I recorded some stuff, and I'll explain, in the video what we went through. I'll just explain a little bit here. Like, we have never driven in the snow, and I know I told you guys in a previous video about that, how we were scared of that. So we had to drive through about 5 or 6 snowstorms, like full on snow and ice on the road, packing and piling onto the cars and onto the roads. And there was like icicles hanging off of our cars. It was just intense, and it was really crazy. And then there was one day that Adrian wasn't feeling too great, so I pretty much drove the whole day. And so I started driving at about, I want to say like 7 or 8 in the morning, and I didn't stop until midnight because I wanted to make it all the way home. And we didn't, because there was so many snowstorms that we slowed down so much, because we were going up treacherous mountains, and there was like full on snowstorm, and our truck, was pulling another car, so we were going like 5 miles an hour up these ginormous hills, and our engine was heating up. And like you guys know, like I said in my last videos, we didn't have a heater, so we had like this tiny little portable thing that only heated your hands. So we were like freezing. We piled blankets onto the baby, so he was fine. He wasn't complaining at all. He was perfect. But we had our feet down in, where your feet go when you're driving or passenger, and air was coming in through, I guess, like the front part of the car, so like the engine. I don't know what it was, but our feet were like frozen. So we only had 2 hours, so we would have been here around 2 or 3 in the morning. We would have kept driving that day, but we just had to stop because Adrian and I were miserable. We were so cold, and you know, I made sure that the baby was okay. He was not cold at all, because I kept asking him, "Are you cold? Are you cold?" He was fine. He wasn't fussy or anything. He was perfect. But Adrian and I were like freezing. So we decided to just stop at a hotel, and it was a really, really expensive hotel, but we just decided to just stop at the next one we saw because it was miserable. But yeah, we went through a lot together during this little trip. It was a nightmare. We were planning on going through Utah and taking the Grand Junction into Colorado, but for some reason our GPS took us like up through Wyoming and stuff, and so we had to go over like the Rockies that way. And I don't know if that was better. I mean, I'm hoping that our GPS took us that way for a reason. You know what I mean? So yeah, but we made it, and once we arrived, like it was crazy because we went up the hills in Wyoming and everything, and it was just like plain dead, just like nothing. And then right when you cross into Colorado, it says welcome to Colorado. And then it's just like beautiful, like forest, but there was like snow packed on the trees and snow on the road and like drizzling around on the ground. It was like beautiful. Right when you cross into Colorado, I just fell in love, and so far I'm in love with it. Um, we have pretty much like all the same stuff as we did back in California. Gas is a lot cheaper, so I'm loving that. My gas fills up with 30 instead of 50. So we're saving a lot of money on gas, and of course, rent's cheaper. Food, not much of a difference. It's pretty much the same. We're shopping at the same places, kind of. We're shopping at Whole Foods and King Soopers, which is new, and we're also shopping a lot at Walmart now because um, it's like right down the street and it's a super Walmart, so there's like so much stuff there and it's like amazing. I love it. I didn't like Walmarts back in California. They weren't that great. I mean, my car got broken into a couple times over there, so it was kind of ghetto. But here in Colorado, the Walmarts seem to be really good. I mean, there's a lot of people, everybody seems really nice, and yeah. So I'm kind of still trying to adjust to my work though because the people here are kind of different, like that I'm working with. The people in California, right when I transferred to the place that I was working at there, um, I adjusted really well. I made friends like the next day, and everybody like loved me, and I loved everybody. And here it's just been a little bit harder for some reason. Like, seems like people don't like change very much. So it seems like you're kind of coming into somebody's territory, and they don't really like you, and they want you to get out. That's what it kind of feels like. But I'm getting better, and I feel like I'm making a little bit more progress and some more friends. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes. But Adrian's job is going great. I mean, he's working 12-hour shifts, which is 8 hours plus overtime. And so that's going to help us out a lot because for the past month we've had no money to spend. Like I've been wanting to go shopping, for clothes and go looking at here and there and go to the mall and go to Bath and Body Works and buy more soap and blah blah blah. But we've just pretty much been trying to stick to essentials like food and what we really need. Um, but yeah, so we've been on a budget. But this video is way too long for a webcam video. It's going to be all like off and annoying. But I just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that we are okay and everything's going good. I'm going to try to get those videos up as soon as possible. But like I said, we just got internet and then our, what's it called? Oh, our computer got a virus. So it's like really, really slow. So I feel like to upload a video, it's going to take like 5 hours at least. So I'm gonna try to get a virus thing, but like I said, we're on a budget, and this is not something that's very important. So I'm gonna have to just wait on that and just wait out the 10-hour video uploading. So here, let me show you guys a little guy. Hey, say hi. You're all done. Okay. Thank you very much. Alrighty, guys. So I will update you guys as soon as possible, and I hope this video isn't super boring and annoying. Here you go. And then once I get all my furniture and everything, like I said, I'll do another house tour. And then I will also do a day in the life because my days in the life here are a lot different than they were back home because we're on our own. So, back home, my day in the life would consist a lot of hanging out with my sister and going to the store with my sister and this and that with my sister and this and that with my mom. And now it's just pretty much me, myself, and I. So, yes, I will see you guys soon.